We're just about to close out day 2. It's been a whopper 2 days of the client event. I always get a bit cooked by day 2. I normally take the next day off, so I've got tomorrow off. It has been just life-changing, absolutely life-changing. The guest presenters that we've had, the emotional shifts we've witnessed, the mindset breakthroughs, the strategy that's been created. Just love doing this work. I just love it. So everyone's just on afternoon tea, just about to close out, and really feeling satisfied, accomplished, and grateful that I get to do this work. Just gearing up for another episode of MAFS, but not drinking on a school night this time. So I've had a massive couple of days in event, but I've just come to the fridge and I thought, fuck, I'm out of Tim Tams. And then I thought I've probably got a confession to make. I've just got this, you could almost call it like a sport when it comes to Tim Tam and actually ice cream purchasing. Go to the supermarket, it's got to be at least 40% off before I can justify buying it. Like with the little bastards last week, the deluxes, 40% off, it's go time, right? And then I'll go in there, they're not on special, I'm like, they're not on special. This is coming from someone that'll fucking drop 5k at Versace, right? But I refuse to buy any sort of ice cream or Tim Tam that's not 40% off. So I've just come over to my fridge and I'm out of fucking Tim Tams. And I'm like, well, what am I going to eat now? I'll tell you what is good. Where are the little... There, these baby. Licorice lovers. We used to make these in raspberry licorice with choc covered, and then they went out of action. It was the worst thing that ever happened to licorice lovers, in my opinion. These are the bomb, but I've already had one today, so I'm a little bit over them. There's only so much licorice you can have before it ends up being a little bit problematic in the back end. So what about ice creams? We may be out of ice creams. I might go check out what's in this backup fridge. But yeah, MAFS night. Let's go. Jackpot. Look what I found in the backup fridge. Yeah. About to go to gym. Having a little day off today after the event. Here's me mate, Trev. I swear I'm getting ready and he's just like this. Hey Trev, there's no personal space in the mornings, is there? Because he wants to go for a WALK. And now he knows about WALKs now. Don't you, Trev? Living your best life. Hey? You're living your best life. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Hi, Mr. Trevor. Trevor was a star yesterday on my event. Everyone was not worrying about what we were presenting at the event. They were just asking where Trevor was. Weren't they, Trev? Hey? He's a superstar. So excited. My fucking sauna's going in today. Let me show you. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. Sauna and ice bath, baby. Although they've fucking put it in the wrong way. I've just realised. The door was meant to go the other way. Oh dear. The ice bath's going in front of that. Maybe that's the right way. Fuck if I know. So I just give people too much leeway sometimes. I've been on calls. I've been busy. Not supervising. What up, vlog? I'm making Trev's dinner. I thought I would humour you all with what I make Trev. So he gets some steamed rice and potato, and then I just mix it with some raw mince, all in a big container, and that might last him like 3 or 4 days, the mince and the pumpkin and rice. They say that the pumpkin and the rice helps make their poos hard, because little Trev's prone to a little squirt. So I have to, and plus I'm responsible for taking him on walks and picking the fucking bastards up, and as you can imagine, when it's not hard, it ain't good. It's vomit worthy is what it is, so I put the extra fibre in there so I don't have to deal with the slops. And in the morning he just has 3 chicken wings, and then he's got his little kibble in there. I mean, the greyhound place would probably have a conniption. They told me that he just has to eat the dry kibble, and I'm like, that's fucking boring. So he just snacks on dry kibble. But yeah, he's got a good life. Ta-da! He's very happy. He's waiting. It's a little bit hot. MAFS sweets. What's on the menu for tonight? These have been in the fridge since Christmas. But I've run out of fucking Tim Tams and didn't feel like licorice, so let's go watch the MAFS.
I have decorum. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to create drama at someone's wedding. If someone did that to me, I'd be devastated. I'm not going to do that to them.
Drama.
I'm not doing it. I haven't been on a date in so long, and now all of a sudden I'm married.
This guy is an absolute unit.
No, you don't. I have just married this person. I need to live with this person.
I'd be freaking out too, love. This is an absolute weirdo. Yeah, run. This guy's like a traditional, aka misogynist dude. He's just next level.
Adding to Stephanie's discomfort are Tyson's plans for a large family.
How did I having 5 children? I don't know how many those 5 kids were. Well, what are 2 very good people going to do with their career? Hold on.
She just asked him if he wanted to be a house husband. Animal.
You may as well ask me if one of us get her out of the house.
Unit.
And you're probably joking, you said before, you know, would I consider being a straight-home husband?
Yeah.
That never happened ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And then you said, well, you may as well put on a skirt.
Well, I'm just saying, that would be your next question, because that's what it'd feel like.
Oh my god.
If I was to be a straight-home dad...
This guy's from the fucking dark ages.
That's a very different role. In the relationship, I'm a provider, a protector, and of course, you're very driven,
Yeah.
and, you know, you did very well for yourself. But, you know, I don't want someone that's going to bring masculine energy to a relationship.
Oh my god.
So you're
Well,
being
he'd fucking hate me then, wouldn't he?
So it's your else. Cool. It's going to create a storm.
G'day gang, coming to you on Fun Day Friday. Whether you know or not, I have Fridays off. I have Thursdays off as well, actually. Actually, Fridays are probably not as fun as Thursdays. And I'm probably going to be mean. I actually shouldn't say this. I'm probably going to get a lot of judgment. But Fridays is probably Mummy and Peggy Day. And as much as I enjoy it, I'd also enjoy Thursdays because that's Mummy Day. And Peggy's not sleeping through anymore for some unknown reason. So I took the monitor because Steve has had the monitor during the week. I took the monitor last night and was up. I don't even know. I don't even look. I deliberately do not look at the clock because I don't want to know. And you got to lie in the bed till she goes back to sleep, back into bed, and then 10 to 5. Which I'm an early riser, but, you know, after a whole week's worth of work, plus being at the gym by 6 a.m. most mornings, I just like just a weeny little sleep in. 6 would be great. It would suit me just fine. But I've had a bit of a prick of a week, to be honest. Like, I've had 2 curveballs this week in business, and without going into specifics, because I'm a pretty open book, but with the dynamics involved, I probably won't go into the specifics of it. But what I will go into is just the way that I look at it, right? Because I think that when anything, if you want to say, goes wrong in business, there's a number of different choices that we've got in that scenario. But the biggest choice being our response, right? So I was sitting there reflecting, I think it was last night, just thinking, if I had have thought, like, there is no way I would have thought 2 weeks ago that I'd be sitting here this week with these 2 incidences that have occurred. Like, just completely, you know, I wouldn't completely define it as blindsides. When you look back in hindsight, you see all the pieces come together and you go, oh yeah, well, it probably wasn't a big surprise, kind of, when you use hindsight to go back and reflect and you can see the lead up. But I suppose unexpected, yeah, like I didn't sit here and think that these things were going to unfold. The funny thing is, though, because it will completely change the trajectory of my business, these 2 things that have happened this week. In the early stages, it's going to be challenging. For the long term, it's probably better off, right? But as I navigate through it, my thought was, on the flick of a dime, business can change like that. Just on the flick of a dime. 1 minute you're trotting along, next minute something just sort of jumps out and it can be quite destabilising. However, the way that I've looked at this is I've also thought, well, on the flick of a dime, it can go the other way as well, where something that you've been really struggling with, not getting a result around, just, you know, feeling like, you know, is this the right thing to do, or is this XYZ ever going to happen? can happen with the flick of a dime. So as much as these turning points can be challenging for us, they can also turn for the good. And that's how I see this. I'm like, you know, and I'm also a big believer that nothing's an accident. Everything's divine timing. Everything's happening for a reason. And the universe is conspiring in my favour always. So this is needed to have happened. Can I explain why? No. Do I need to know why? No. I just trust and I move forward and I accept whatever comes to me. But also with a trust that what I said before about it can flick the other way. That my luck can completely turn around energetically. Something drops into my lap that wouldn't have dropped in had these situations not unfolded, right? So I say this in helping you guys understand that there are ways that you can respond to unexpected occurrences, crises in your life that set you up for more success. And I really do believe that how I'm responding right now is probably the best way to respond, to place myself in a position where I'm going to benefit from this, even though I look around and I go, fuck, this is going to be a bit tricky, right? So there you go. This is what my face looks like after about 9 hours of kids' television. Not that my kids been watching kids' television for 9 hours, but literally we had this shit on the TV all day. All fucking day. Anyway, your mate here. Waited till Saturday this time. Oh no, what fucking day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh, the kids screaming. I'm just going to have to go to bed soon. Yeah, I did not do weekday drinking. School night drinking poos. We don't do that this week. Friday night. What up, vlog? I'm laughing because I just started talking and Trevor just was like, what is coming to you live from the sauna right now? Trevor is my shadow right here. Wishes he could be in the sauna with me, but yeah, so it's pretty lit. Loving it. There we go. I just realised there's no bloody speaker in here, which is a bit annoying. I thought it said Wi-Fi on the settings. Well, it's not. And I just assumed that meant you could play your iPhone in here, but I'm going to have to get a speaker or something put in here. I'll have to research whether putting a speaker in here would, like, I don't know, how long it would last if it's not good for it, or probably not good for it, but how long a speaker might survive in a sauna. I've got my phone in here, so it's probably not a good sign. Oh, I'm in here. I'm absolutely cooked. My kid has been up all night. I lie. She hasn't been awake all night, but I've got to get up and get in the bed with her at about 12:30 every night, and then she does it again at 4:30. But at 4:30 she wants to get up. So I think I can squeeze another 45 minutes of rest out of her, and then we're up. It's 5:15, right? And it's just a lot. Like, obviously I'm co-parenting with Steve, but Steve does all the, he's been doing all the weekday shifts because I'm working and he's not working at the moment. So it's kind of like, but I'm either working or I'm not, but then I'm up all night because I feel like I've got to take the shift because he's done all the work shifts. So yeah, it's kind of like I'm either working up at 5 because I'm at the gym, or I'm up all night and not working. So it's getting a bit rough. I don't know why she's waking up. It's just beyond me. At this point, I'm just like, I don't know. What do we do? Like, just killing me. So tired today. So tired. It's a Saturday. And to be honest, like, given some of the situations that have unfolded this week, I've probably, and we had an event on top of that. So I've been working probably more hours than my cognitive faculties would be used to. So I'm feeling a bit toasted. And then I've got some interviews I have to do today because I have to get things going, like, and it's a Saturday. So feeling mentally drained. So I'm hoping my little infrared is going to work some magic for me, make me feel. I took Trevor for a walk this morning. I'm going to do 20 minutes in here I don't even know. I know nothing about these things. Typical me, buys something, has no fucking clue why. Just that it's meant to be healthy for you, so I'm in. But I've got to spend some time researching like optimal times to spend in here. Trevor is losing his mind. Have a look at him. He just, mate, he wouldn't survive in here. He'd die. But this dog is at my shadow. Like anywhere I am, he's got to be. It's so cute. So he's patiently waiting outside of the sauna for me to get out. It's like, if it's not a kid, it's a dog. But I've got to do some research because I want to just work out optimal time frames, optimal heats. Couldn't imagine myself spending 45 minutes in here, that's for sure. Don't know whether you work your way up to that. If anyone knows anything about infrared saunas, hit me up in the comments. But yeah, at the moment I've just set it at 65 degrees for 20 minutes. So I think that's a good start. Yeah? What are you doing? I'm taking a video. Do you want to oh my goodness. Do you want to show everyone how you're cutting up your lunch? Show everyone. Oh, amazing. What about the next one? See if we can cut it without it going on the floor. Good girl. Excellent. Is that just delicious? Oh my goodness. What are you eating? What are you eating? What's it called? Knife lady? What's it called? It's a cucumber. Hello, hello. I just had a thought. Because I was out, obviously, admiring my new sauna and my ice bath that is still not installed. Steve's been out bike riding today, so he was gonna, there's nothing really to install on it, it's just a couple of pipes, and I think it just plugs into kind of like it's here. We're gonna put it here and it just plugs into the pool bit over there. But I don't think I actually showed you guys my outdoor kitchen renovation. It is very messy, please don't touch me, there's shit everywhere still. But here it is, or maybe I did, I can't remember, but I don't know whether I showed you guys with all the stone and everything here. Or maybe it probably looks a little bit cleaner now. And I've just put, obviously, the little fridge. What is wrong with my words today? So none of this was here. This whole wall and you could literally just walk straight through here to the other side. Like this was all open. I've actually put in the wall. Which I'm like, why didn't he paint that? God, tradies, they just give you the shits, don't they? Yeah, so I literally just closed all of that off. What I thought was going to be like initially I thought, I'll just go get those, those barbecue areas from Bunnings. They all just snap lock together. And then I'm like, no, actually, I saw, I'll pop the design in this video and then you can actually compare how close the inspo design was to this. But I thought, no, I'm going to do it properly. And then I had one guy out and he was like, oh, you can't do this because, it's got to be waterproof and that's not going to survive waterproofing and you can't have wood and you can't have... I'm just like, how the fuck has everyone else got an outdoor kitchen? He's like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. And then I found this builder. And, of course, I wanted all of this done by Christmas. And he got the barbecue in. I could not get the stonemason. I could not get the tiling guy, the splashback dude. Like, no one was available before Christmas. But we got the skeleton in with the this barbecue. And then literally... just this week. So what are we in? We started this at the start of December. I gave the builder a 4-week turnaround. Now, it's not a big area. He said, no stone and no splashback. Absolutely, you're kidding yourself. I'm like, cool, just get the skeleton built. Got that built. And then, yeah, what are we now? Almost in March. And this is only just being finished. So whether that's just, obviously, these dudes have taken Christmas holidays and stuff as well. So, yeah, I just thought it's coming into shape, the little outdoor areas, besides all the mess, but there's a little well-being area, we've got a little Barbie area, we've got a little relaxation area that Trevor is fucking destroying. Like, you guys saw me steam clean this. Like, what the fuck? Why? I don't know why he's scratching off. Like, there's hair all over this again. At least it's not dirty, but if anyone's got any greyhounds. Like, he keeps digging when he goes to go to sleep. I don't know why. It's so bizarre. He's been digging the carpet, and he just literally destroys this cover, rips it off instead of just sitting on it. It's just bizarre. This is what I'm talking about. Trevor, sit down. We're just having a little rest. Peggy's blowing bubbles into my drink bottle. Peggy had a big boo-boo this morning. Look at her leg. You show everyone what happened, Bubba. What happened to your leg? That doesn't sound very good. Do you want to tell everyone what happened to your leg? We were walking into Ninjas and I don't know, there must have been just a little pebble sticking up. And are you okay? Are you okay? And she went to jump off. There's like 3 steps that go down into Ninjas, and she went to jump off. And it's like a little pebble on top of the top step, tripped her over, and she went belly first, right on the bottom of the 3 steps, and hit her shin on the bottom step and caused a big boo-boo. Should we show everyone your sore leg? So your sore leg. Oh, see everyone? So, and then went into Ninjas, and of course then Peggy did not want to do Ninjas, so, which is so strange for her. She's normally pretty resilient when it comes to injuries. Like, she's kind of that kid that just bounces straight off the ground and like nothing's happened and continues. So I was a little bit concerned because she wouldn't walk during Ninjas. Like, she wouldn't put pressure on her leg, and I'm like, oh my God, did something bad happen? And they were so good. Like, our favourite coach, Coach Karen, who's lovely, was on reception, and she just got her ice and did a bit of testing. And can you stop doing that to my drink, please? How am I going to drink that with all of your spits in it? And she was all good, but yeah, kind of ruined Ninjas. And then she didn't want a coffee afterwards. We always do a little silly solly shop. I don't know if silly solly for everyone around Australia. Reject shop, $2 shop, but in Queensland it's called Silly Sollies, and they always have like random food like deals. So we just go in. Peggy buys a little surprise, and I just check out. Oh, I bought these cool things, actually. You're probably going to laugh at me, but anyway. The old stable tables, do you remember those? Oh, shit. There we go. I bought stable tables. One for Peggy, because, not that I want to promote eating on the couch, but sometimes she just likes to eat in front of the TV, and I thought, well, maybe I could sit her there with a stable table. Be careful, bub. And put a little dinner on the top, and then it's on something stable, and it's not fucking going all over me. Hello, my $1 million trillion beautiful leather number. I just love this couch. Hello. Come on, bub, hang on.
It's my turn.
Your turn. Yeah, my couch is stunning. I still haven't done a tour of the house. I need to.
My turn.
Oh no, what's happened to the TV? Oh, I need to show you guys. Hang on a minute, please.
No,
I need to show you guys what she's mad about on YouTube.
No.
What would you like to say to the audience, Peggy? What are you saying? What are you saying? Not much. So, can we show them what you're watching at the moment? What's your favourite YouTube? What's your favourite YouTube? What is it? What's it called? Doggy eating. This is what we watch all day, people. I don't even know if you guys saw that, but doggy eating. We just literally watch a Labrador eating like weird Chinese food. And I actually feel a bit sorry for him because I'm like, how does he like eat all of that? Like, whether they've got multiple dogs or... Excuse me. Doggy eating. Guess who's had some sleep? Fuck, life feels good when you're well rested. Trevor's like, yeah man, Trevor's raving. Steve had the monitor last night, so feeling like I've had some sleep. Energies up there, so Steve and Ben. Let's do a vibe check on Steve. Let's see how much sleep he got. Come on, Trevor. Out for a wee wee. Good morning, my darling. Good morning. Come on, Trev. Wee wee's Trev. Good morning, Stephen. Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, all night.
Oh, Steve. You're on the vlog, man.
Like bad.
Yes, I am hearing you on that one. But did Peggy wake up?
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. On both parts, the bowels and the sleeping. Trevor, come on, bowel release for you. Let's go. Here we are. We're going to go for a walk, aren't we, Peggy? We've got Trevor in the back, which I've never done before because he normally goes in the boot. But look how well he's adapted. So well. Maybe he should sit in the back and I'll get a little hammock thing for him so his hair doesn't go everywhere. Ready to go for a walk, Pegs, with Trev? Yeah, he's being such a good boy, isn't he? Yeah. All right, let's go. Just doing a reverse manoeuvre out the, obviously going to the park out the driveway for the first time Steve has actually parked his car to the side. And the gig can't move off the couch, allegedly, because of a stomach ache. Runs out to the garage to check whether I'm reversing into his car. Like, have faith, buddy. I can reverse. Just see this door like, oh, well, you can't be that bloody sick if you can run and watch me reverse out the fucking garage. Look, not the best driver, but, you know. Yeah. Anyway, what's Peggy having? We've just done our walk. Yeah, interesting, with Trevor and the pram. Yeah. Multitasking, not my... You want a matcha? Are you sure? Yeah, I don't know about that. I can get you a chai, I reckon. Get a chai? Okay. Because I don't reckon you're going to be down for the matcha, just quietly. I think you'll take one sip and think, tastes like grass. Because that's what it tastes like. Come here, Shrubby. What's the verdict, Peg? Do you like the chai latte? Is it nice?
I want it.
You don't want it? Is it nice? Yeah? Good? Chai latte. Iced chai latte. Hang on to it. Eggs. Do you want to do cheers, mummy? Cheers. Chai latte, babes. This is the after. It started absolutely pouring rain. So we're a little bit wet, aren't we, Pegs? And Trevor is pooped and he bloody stinks. Wet dog smell. I need to get a little sling for the back. I think he's much more comfortable there. Do you have a good walk, Pegs? Good? Thumbs up? Yeah?
Welcome to this week's episode of Sauna Chats. Well, it's episode 2, actually. Just trying to find where I can get comfortable. Oh, I've got to install some speakers in here. I've got my phone in here. I am slightly concerned that it's going to completely, like, wipe it out. But, yeah, so, Sauna Chats, hey? I've had a very busy week. Obviously, I've mentioned that had a couple of things sort of jump out of nowhere, and it's required me to do a fair amount of extra work this week. Just trying to get back on track, and it required me yesterday to jump on a few interviews with some new salespeople in high-ticket coaching. They're called closers. And to be honest, like, I have been grappling with this role for the last 14 months, obviously just trying to find the right fit person. Now, it's so weird, right, that I never did this before, but on the advice from the recruiters that I've been using, they said, look, why don't you take our recruitment system and use it? Here's our interview questions, and here's the psychometrics that we use to screen people before we interview people. And I'm like, these are like profiling tools. And the psychologist in me just went, good idea. Good idea. But also there was a part of me that went, why the fuck didn't I think of that in the first place? And the penny still didn't even drop, right? I just ran an event on Monday and Tuesday, and I had an expert disc profiler in to run a session on disc profiling, so that, you know, basically encouraging my clients to profile team members and during recruitment and all of the things. And it just didn't fucking register in my brain that was something that maybe I needed to consider doing this time around. So I did that because the recruiters were sending me a shit ton of applicants, and I thought, rather than just put everyone through to interview, I'm going to use these 2 tests. So one of them was the Big 5, and the other one was the hierarchy of needs. And to me, I looked at them and I just thought, probably wouldn't have been the metrics that I'd picked, but when you're assessing people's sales ability, there's certain characteristics that you're obviously looking for in personalities. Now, for those of you that are hair, skin, beauty business owners, I don't think it would hurt you to use the same tools, because when you're getting people to sell things in your business, whether it be, you know, home care, whether it be modalities, whatever it is, there's obviously personality attributes that lends itself to potential and capabilities of that individual that you're hiring, right? So I would actually encourage all of you to use those metrics as part of your recruitment next time around, particularly if you're trying to improve your performance metrics in your business. You're trying to improve your retailing, your treatment planning uptake, your service planning uptake, your enhancement, or if you're just trying to sell more, but not even like when I was looking at the metrics as far as what they're measuring for, there's a number of just general success characteristics, I feel like. One of the red flags, I suppose, in one of the tools was neuroticism. Now, neuroticism, if you want to look at it, is that tendency towards being highly strung, nervous, panicked, overwhelmed. When you think about that as a trait in your business, regardless of potentially what role you were trying to fill, you probably wouldn't want someone that was high on neuroticism, because it impairs them in a lot of different ways, in their capacity to take on new information, in their ability to receive feedback, in their ability to hold tension in sales interactions. Like, there's just so many reasons why you probably wouldn't have someone that was high on neuroticism in your business. So I screened all the candidates, and I had about 7 or 8 candidates in the end, or maybe even 9 candidates, and only 2 fit the profile that I was looking for. I was using ChatGPT as well to help me with some of the analysis. ChatGPT was assigning on a scale of 1 to 10 how suitable, put the roles and responsibilities in there, how suitable is this person for this role, and only 2 of the candidates rated 8.5 and above out of all of the candidates. That just gave me such a good head start, I felt, in terms of, and it was so interesting to me because what was required for these candidates, the first step was them just filming a video of themselves and sending it through to me, telling me why they were a good fit for the role. And at face value, it was so interesting to me. Some of the people that I thought, she sounds like a ripper. The one in particular that I thought absolutely stands out as an applicant scored the lowest. And I thought, bloody hell, like, this is how I've been making some of the errors, I feel like. So yesterday I interviewed those 2 candidates, and to be honest, I could probably hire them both. It's funny because I told the candidates that. I was very, very transparent in the process that they were both hireable, but it sort of comes down to who's going to be not just the best fit, but just, there's probably a number of different factors like lifestyle. Not that you would highlight in the interview what sort of lifestyle factors you're looking for, because that would be discrimination. Just different things that I think splits these candidates apart. But from a capacity perspective, they're both up there. One was a 9, one was an 8.5. So characteristically, they're a good fit. So it's just about now what are the nuances around the fit, and that's how I have to make decisions. But screen your applicants, man, psychometrically, even just testing them in that process. Like, there were 3 or 4 candidates that still haven't even completed the questionnaires, and I'm like, straight away I'm going to eliminate you. Not prompt, not responsive. I'm trying to get people to sell things here. Ever heard of speed to lead? Like, if that's not evident with you applying for a job role, how is it going to be evident for you in the actual job role? So even just watching people's response time and how quickly they get it done and back to me, and whether they get it back to me at all, and whether they follow the instructions. Yeah, so really, really fascinating. Fingers crossed, this has been a 14-month trek to try and find this person. So wish me luck and start psychologically screening everybody that's coming into your business is my recommendation.